Hi, kitties. Right, so we're back for our last video for the week, and this is your open response writing video to the text that we have just watched earlier in the week, right? So the two texts, Jane Goodall, as well as sustainable fishing. So right now, this is your open response time to this. The way that you do it is very simple, similar to how we did last week, but I'm going to offer you guys another way of submitting this. Some of you guys are watching this video and you're like, well, I don't have a computer, Miss Jones. How am I supposed to get onto Clever and type this out? You can 1000% write out your open response on a piece of paper and send me a picture like you're doing with your four squares, like you did earlier this week with your note catcher that you created on a piece of paper. So don't let technology limit you all. I know that you guys are doing your best with what you have, but you still 1000% need to be sending me your open responses. This is easier. You can practice typing, as well as it's just simple steps to get there, but don't worry about it if you can't get onto Clever. You can still watch this video and still be able to respond to me. All right, so if you are somebody who has a computer, you will be clicking onto Clever, student login. Okay, you guys know that I'm using Neve's login just to show you guys what it looks like. And when I say Clever, I literally mean clever.com. Enter, and it'll take you to that. Scroll down to Edulastic. It's the same place that you've been going to. You click on Edulastic. And voila, here you have the new assignment. Okay, she hasn't started, obviously, because she's probably just watching this video. But I also want to show you guys something. I gave you guys grades for your assignments that you already submitted, as well as you guys comments. So if you click on the button that I just clicked on, which was view all assignments, okay, you can actually see your grade, right? So this is Neve's grade for previous, and she also has comments about her open response. So she can see what she got as well as the comments. I should have just scored Neve, sorry, but you did good, so don't be too bad. All right, and then you see this one. So then we can go back to this, and this is where she would open and start her assignment. I'm going to go ahead and click out of this so that I can just show you exactly what it says on my screen. So this is what it will prompt you to. Actually, I'll show you what it says on here, and then I'll push start. You just read two texts that explain several ways that humans can be helpful to animals and their habitats. Write an open response explaining how can humans be helpful to animal habitats. Make sure to include details from both texts in your response. You must use R.A.C.E.C.E.S, and this is spelled a little differently, which is what I'm about to show you. But you see R.A.C.E.C.E.S. That's that second way to do races that we talked about in class. You must use races like we went over in the video this week to get all your points. Okay, so if I click back out and I go to this screen, right, you see the prompt again. You just read two texts that explain several ways that humans can be helpful to animals and their habitats. Write an open response explaining how can humans be helpful to animal habitats. Make sure to include details from both texts. You literally have all of your C and E's, right, where it says cite evidence and explain. Cite evidence and explain. Guess what? You already have all those answers. All you have to do is transport it down here. This is the C, according to the text. This is the E. This quote is good, or this supports my claim, right? You can still say that too. This quote supports my claim because, right? You have it right here. All you have to do is, as you were writing it out or as you're typing it out, take what you wrote down and transition that to writing a professional open response. Take what you wrote down in the note catcher and transition to writing an open response. Please do not send me pictures of your note catcher. Don't send me this again and be like, I have the open response, Ms. Jones. You're not going to get any points. Either you're doing one of two things. Either you're going on to Clever and you're clicking on Edulastic and you're typing this open response, or you're starting with a new fresh sheet of paper and you're writing out this open response. Races. The question says, how can humans be helpful to animal habitats? Now, I know you guys better have a great idea of how to restate this question. Think about taking out question words like we practice, entering in a new word if you have to, or adding a word at the end, right? However you want to do that, you restate it, answer it. Make sure, like in the review video, you give me 2 to 3 ways that humans can be helpful. Cite evidence, explain, cite evidence, explain. And then the S is in conclusion. This is easy peasy lemon squeezy. I should see so many 80 to 100% this week. I'm excited. All right. So that is basically what you need to make sure that you're doing. Watch these videos, watch all 3 videos, right? If you don't have any idea how to start this open response races, go to my first video for this week that says review of week 2 and listen to how I restate questions, listen to how I find answers, how I cite evidence, how I explain, how I find the conclusion, and it will give you a big hint as to how you can tackle this. All right, so good luck. Ask me any questions that you have Monday through Friday, 10 to 2. I'm here. But other than that, you guys should be good to go. You know what to do. You guys feel confident in this open response. If you're typing, make sure everything's not capital like this, right? If you're typing, even if you have to type out the R, right, and the A, and the C and whatever, if that helps you, do that, right? I'm not mad at that. Eventually you have to get used to getting rid of those letters, but if that helps you, do that so that you can be organized. I'd rather you do that than just not have all the components, right? This is out of 10 points because you have to find evidence from both texts. So I'm looking for people who can restate, answer, cite evidence from one text, explain, cite evidence from another text, explain, and then bring it all together. If you can do that, you will get all 10 points. But yeah, have a great, awesome weekend. Watch these videos along with your math ones, and we look forward to chatting with you. Love you guys.